Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fel Joshua. Here on this channel, I film about faith, lifestyle, productivity, and relationships. It's me again. Oh. If you've seen the other video I posted, then this should not crack you up at all. So yes, this is a practical class. I came with the things I'll be going out with in 2021. Some things are not complete yet because I have limited space to place all these things. But this is just me trying to catch cruise and trying to create content and trying to hear from you at the same time. So yes, I thought about it. I'm always thinking. I'm a thinking person. See, person that does not think cannot appreciate, and someone doesn't appreciate at all is like a truck going without brakes, just going on your own. So I mean, you would like to say that you're a self-made person, you got where you are by yourself, blah blah blah. Thank you, but actually, there's no self-made person. Whether you have to pay for people's services or help at some point or not, you just didn't get where you are by yourself. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm happy that I'm creating content. I'm happy that I'm not standing up from this chair. Okay, I stood up to go and get the things that I need for this video. So yes, I'm not trying to publish to advertise any brand. I'm not trying to publicize anything. I'll try to mention some specific names at some point if I have to, but it's just to catch cruise and not make me feel boring in this content, in this particular topic. So I thought about it that seeing how 2020 has been, the lessons I've learned in 2020, and also looking at the goals I plan to, the visions I plan to have, what visions I have for 2021. What are the things, the essentials I would need in stepping out into 2021? Okay, so yes, what are the essentials needed for 2021? Personally, to me, you can as well join me in this dramatizing and comment section down below. Just let me know what you think. I mean, I'm putting on my best, make sure that you don't get tired of watching this video. So yes, I would pick up something now, liking them to something. They don't have to relate, please. They don't have to relate. So just as I won't step out of my house every day without seeing some certain things. So also there's some things that I need in stepping out in 2021. Very much needed, very much needed. So I'm a kind of person that I don't actually care how I look. So sometimes I'm just like, it's not just to go to this place. I will just wear slippers. Like I'm just go naked. In fact, I don't have the strength to actually sit down and dress up. Sit down at my bath, comb my hair, skincare routine. I'm just too lazy. I'm not lazy, but in that aspect, I'm just like, I don't care. I'm not seeing my husband on the road or that kind of thing. That's a wrong thought actually, and I'm working on that. Also, in going out in 2021 or even from this year, I've actually been deliberate in the essentials I need in stepping out. So this video is going to be a very short video, and so the essentials I actually thought about that I need in going out in 2021. I actually don't go out without combing my hair. That's because I'm on low cuts. So just as I don't go out without combing my hair, also in 2021, I want to go out. Okay, when I say I want to go out, not like I won't step out of there, but I'm trying to say the things that are in my kits, the things that are in my skill set, the things that are in my bag pack for 2021. Honesty. See, don't try to liken honesty with this school, but I'm just trying to give a symbol. Don't try to compare. I'm not saying that like, as I'm combing my hair, I'm combing the honesty to me. No, no, no. I'm just saying. So yes, in 2021, I plan to be very honest. I've always been honest. I do not like lying. I always feel like, are you paying my bills? Are you feeding me? How can I now lie? Like, if I tell you the truth, will you beat me? You not beat me. Okay, now I'll tell you the truth. Like, I've always been this honest person, but in 2021, I plan to get more honest. When I say more honest, is that sometimes I try to avoid answering the question rather than lying. So I did not lie. I just avoided the truth. Or I did not lie. I just avoided answering the question. Do you get? So in 2021, I plan to be more honest. I plan to just say it as it is. As long as you're not feeding me, you're not paying my bills. As long as telling you the truth will not make you die. I think I'll just tell you the truth and move. I don't want unnecessary stress. I don't want to have to get a point where I'm thinking that what did I tell you as answer the last time and try to explain, or I don't want to get to that point where I give you an answer and then you tell me that's not what you said the last time. I'm trying to explain why I told you the other answer that last time. No, 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 it cannot be me. 2020 we moved the unnegotiable for non-Yoruba speakers. Unnegotiable means you will not be unfortunate. That all that stress is not necessary in 2021. It's not. Also, I didn't bring my cream. I don't go out without rubbing my skin. Like you can tell that my face is even oily right now. I don't go out without using my body lotion or my cream or my oil. Like just rub cream, not like all the serum, but just rub cream. So also, I don't plan to go out without my crown next year. How cream take relates to crown? Okay, so when I mean crown, I mean that this year has been a year of self-discovery for me. I've actually I, from working on myself this year, I've learned also to be confident in my own skin. I've learned to get better and I also learned to appreciate myself as it goes. Do you understand? So next year, I do not plan to go out without my crown. And when I say crown, not physical crown, please. What's happening now? I'm not Queen Mother yet. I mean that I don't plan to go out without my self confidence. I don't plan to go out without the respect I desire. So as I'm going out, I respect myself. I respect myself as per Joshua. I respect my personality and my identity. And so as I step out with that respect. See, it's how you treat yourself. It has a way of that's a way of if people have a way of catching the vibes you have for yourself. Do you understand? So if I cannot take nonsense from myself, if I cannot say certain things about myself, I cannot accept just anyhow thing for myself. So also people around me will learn to respect the person that I am. Do you understand? So I won't be bending down so that my crown will not fall next year. I will be going out as a queen that I am. Yes, yes. The crown. I'm seeing the crown already. It's going to fit my head. It sits well on my head. So I won't be going out without my crown. See, there's something about royalty. And even wearing a clothes that has purple, that when people see you, they just cannot but resonate with it. So next year, I'm more confident in my skin, treating myself with respect, and by that, people will not treat me with disrespect. I won't do anything that will make me fold my own hands. I won't do anything that will make me fold my own hands. You know that there's how people will rate you and then they hear that you did something and they're like, what? I can't believe I rated you so highly. So next year, I'm actually going to walk in the path of my ratings, whatever that means. So yes, I won't be going out my crown next year. I won't be going out without my crown next year, which means I will be going out with all the respect, all the attitude of a child of God that I am, with the self-respect, with the dignity, with even in my dressing and everything. I'll just go out as the queen that I am. Yes, Queen Pearl. Thank you. I've treated cream and comb, baby. I don't like going out without my lip balm. So somebody has yapped me and said I'm always putting something on my lips. Even when I'm indoors, like if I have my bath and I'm not going anywhere, I always use a lip gloss or a lip balm. But in this case, I used a lipstick. I feel like my lips. Do you understand? So yes, so also I would have to make a lot of money next year. Don't ask me how money relates with lip balm. If I can be indoor and use lip balm, I can be indoors and make money. So the plan is to make money next year. I want to be indoor and outdoor and cashing out. I want to be indoor and outdoor and be making money. So next year, I'm going out to my crown every single time. I'm making money every single time. So help me God. So help me God. I'm being honest every single time. My roll on. Want to see the name? No, no dear. No my dear. My roll on. Yes, I love using my roll on. Because I mean I can body odor. But it's good to smell nice. See, it's how you smell nice. Somebody will give you that money that you want. It's how you smell nice and somebody just gives you that flavor that you so desire. You don't know. So next year, I plan to step out. You know, this one is more relatable to what I'm saying. I plan to step out, spending like $1 billion I want to get. Next year, I plan to smell nice. I've always smelled nice. Hello. But next year, I'm trying to say that just as I don't go out without my roll on, I plan to memorize every single way I go. So I want people to see me just as the queen that I am. I want every other area of my life to align with this royalty in me. Yes, 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 yes. I've already used this spray to explain the smell and the fragrance part of it. So now this spray for perfume. This spray now, I don't go out without using my spray. If I don't have a spray, I use a perfume. So also, I won't go out without looking fine. So when I'm going out, I'll make sure that see if I be like after I'm not meeting my husband on the road, you see my dear, I might meet my husband on the road. That's not it, sha. But have you ever been in a situation where the day you decide to dress like a mad person and go out is the day that you meet your family, your friends, your old schoolmates, your colleagues, and then it's looking like you're the one that the Satan dealt with the most in this life. And then on days where you're looking all pink, all fine, all classic, all cheeky, all queen like. That day that nobody will see, nobody that you know will see you that day, and then you'll be tempted to wear that same clothes and go out the next day so that they will see you, so that you snap picture, so that at least they will be like, oh. So yes, I plan to go out looking very fine next year. Church, school, work, to go and buy biscuits, to go to the market. And now I'm not saying I'm going to dress all up, I'm going to do makeup or stuff. I'm just saying that if I'm going to the market safe, the look is going to be. I don't plan to um I don't plan to underrate myself next year in my dressing. Do you understand? Do you understand me? Okay. So I plan to go out next year looking. I don't want to be ashamed. See, my mom likes saying that shame does not catch a mad person. It catches the sister of the mad person. So I don't want to go out with somebody next year and then they're like, ah, wow, wait, see, I know you're not bothered, but it's not that bad. I didn't want the coronavirus affected, that kind of thing. It didn't affect me, so why should I look like it affected me? Hmm. This one is relatable to what I want to say. I don't plan on stepping out without my earpiece next year. So just as my earpiece will be with me every single time, it means that I don't plan on wasting any minute of my time next year. So you see all those people that used to be like, hello, can I see you? No, dear, you cannot see me. As you did not give me Christmas shoe this year, you should not be seeing me. As you did not send me Christmas funds this year, you don't have the right to see me. So next year, I'm carrying my earpiece everywhere I go. And side by side, I'm also trying to say that I don't plan to waste my time next year. So every single time I get, I'm downloading podcasts, I'm listening to podcasts. Listening, it's not easy, it's not easy. Sometimes you'll be gisty, you forget, sometimes you'll be so tired walking on the road, be trekking without doing any other thing. I don't plan to waste, I plan to multitask a lot. So as I'm walking on the road, I am listening to music. I'm walking on the road, I'm making a call. I'm walking on the I'm in the keke, I'm replying the messages. I don't plan to sit down and do one particular thing, except it's something that requires my mental productivity solely. So I'm saying that I'm not wasting my time next year. I'm going to actually build myself so much next year. This is mascara brush, but I can't I've never used mascara except when somebody is doing my makeup. This is a mascara brush and eyeliner. But even though I don't do makeup, I like using the brush to brush my brows and my eyelashes. I just like feeling like I'm doing makeup even when I'm not. So also next year, I plan to brush up on the skills I acquired this year. I plan to do better on my YouTube channel. I plan to make it to have money so that I can buy camera or just um pay for some apps or softwares, editing software that would help my YouTube channel, that would help my editing, that would help my video taking because all this thing I'm doing on my own. I don't think I'll put on your but people still watch me, people still listen to what I have to say, and that's very important for me. So I plan to brush up on the things I achieved or the things I learned this year. Did you get? I don't go out without my book. If I'm going out without my book, I go with my phone and it's never low. That's recharged, which means I plan to write a lot next year. I plan to write a lot, whether to publish, whether to put on my blog, whether to develop content from or whether it's just for my personal use, my personal reading, or my personal stuff. I just plan to write a lot. I plan to write everything and anything I can write. It does not mean if I have to put it out there or not. I just plan to talk about my thoughts, put down my thoughts a lot. Yes. And also, I've not seen what will signify this thing. This is pencil. If you judge me, if you come for me, I like using pencil to line my lips, not to draw my brows, because I can't even draw brows. I like to line my lips because I can't see what used to signify this thing I'm about to say. That's why I'm using pencil. Actually, this one is not one thing I want to start doing. I always, like I said, I'm going out in 2021, just like going out every single day. So yeah, I have a terrible habit of not eating breakfast. I have a terrible habit of not eating until afternoon, sometimes evening. Sometimes the only thing I eat the whole day is actually a soft drink, a bottle of soft drink and gala. I have a terrible habit of eating. I even go when my parents are there, my mom is shouting all day, and I'm cooking for the whole house, I'm doing things for the whole house. But I just feel like eating is hard work. Then it's more painful when you spend like 2 3 hours cooking a pot of food and everybody just finish eating it in 30 minutes. Like, balance. Ha. So yes, I plan to eat next year. I plan to eat healthy food. I plan to try not to skip breakfast. You understand? I plan to try not to skip breakfast because it's easier said than done. But in 2021, stepping out, I plan to take meals seriously. I plan to try to eat breakfast. I plan to just eat once a day, twice a day. Just try because of a new necessary. Yes. What else? I'm wearing a clothes, so I'll use this to signify. I plan to wear fine clothes next year. Then charger. I came with everything you think of in this video. This charger bam, it signifies growth. So I plan to grow spiritually next year. I plan to up my game. I plan to be a leader indeed. I plan to step up my game. I plan to communicate more in the spirit, communication skills. I plan to improve my utterance gifts. I plan to just edify saints. I plan to grow in my secret place. I plan to fellowship more with God. I plan to worship more. I plan to study the word more. See, it's not easy. Oh. That is hard work. So I'm saying it's not as I don't wake up in the morning and say, Baba God, I come to worship. But I just plan to be more effective. I plan to be more deliberate about growing spiritually. And all of this, I've used time to mention the total package. So making money, growing spiritually, taking care of my health, my mental health, my body health, looking good, building my subconscious, building my self confidence. That's part of emotional well being, right? Planning to upgrade, planning to just be totally a package and a spec and a baby girl for life. That's the plan for next year. That's what I'm stepping into. It should be something that relates to communication skills. I plan to be there for my friends and my family. I plan to be a pillar for people around me. I don't have a big circle. I have just a small circle that never ends. So yes, next year I plan to be there for my family and my friends. No matter what I'm going through part time, no matter how tough it is for me, I plan to be a shoulder that they can lean on. Just plan all round to be a spec, to be a total package, to rule and reign spiritually and naturally. That's my plan for the year, and that's why I need all of these things stepping out. This is me adjusting my crown. What are your plans for next year? What are you stepping out with next year? What are you holding so dear to you next year? Please talk to me about them. Share with me. Maybe there's some things I've skipped. Maybe there's some things. Maybe there's some things I didn't think about or didn't fit. I've spent a lot of time already. I mean, this is a long video. I'm so sorry. I know you love me like that. Please share with your family, friends, acquaintance. Comment, please. Enjoy to your love. I beg in the name of God. Please comment. Don't come to my WhatsApp DMs. Come and commenting. Comment here as well. And I will see you next year. Or if I post another video before next year. Just remain in God and stay blessed. I love you.